G'day cocktail lovers, I have a new setup. This is not necessarily its final look, but I've had a few days to set things up. Look, nicely arranged bottles, loving it. I have all my glassware and various things at hand in here. My own little studio slash bar space, and I'm looking forward to doing a whole bunch of videos in here. This is like a new beginning for the channel in a lot of ways, so we'll see where we can take it. But first up, I think we are going to do some Easter cocktails. Easter to me means weird pagan ceremonies, but I'll settle for chocolate. And when you're talking about Easter cocktails, I always think they should have a chocolatey theme. Here's a fun chocolatey Easter cocktail. It's called a chocolate tequila Alexander. This is a very easy cocktail. I'm making it with añejo tequila, cream liqueur, and some brown creme de cacao. I'm going to start with the cream liqueur because then the other bits will wash that out of the jigger. This is actually a homemade vegan Baileys that a friend left here, so this is what I'm starting with. First, in our shaker, we add 1 ounce or 30 mils of cream liqueur. Then we add 1 ounce or 30 mils of brown creme de cacao. I'm using 2 separate elements, but if you have a creamy chocolate liqueur, you could just go with that. Finally, I'm adding 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of añejo tequila into our shaker. We add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds, and then strain that into a chilled coupe. And there's our chocolate tequila Alexander. I think I'll just try and garnish that with a mini Easter egg. And that went straight in the drink. I think we all saw that coming. That's okay. That's now a little treat for the end of this chocolatey treat. Let's see what it's like. It's a little different from other creamy chocolate cocktails. It's worth trying. A chocolate tequila Alexander. Easter cocktail number 2. You can probably tell I'm shooting this on another night. I've slightly changed the setup, and it's probably going to continue to evolve over the immediate future. But let's go with this one. This is another chocolatey Easter cocktail, but in a more grown-up style. I'm going to be making a chocolate martini, but really like a real martini, but with a chocolate flavoured gin, rather than the normal creamy confection you get if you ask for a chocolate martini. This I have not even tried yet. It's from a local-ish distillery about an hour and a half up the road. They're called Anther. This is a brand new gin they've brought out. They call Black Cherry Chocolate Gin. Now I have their cherry gin, it's fantastic. I had their previous release of a chocolate gin, which was absolutely brilliant, and I was really sad when I emptied the bottle. This has just come out, a combination, black cherry chocolate. So I think first up, I just need to taste it. Love that glug glug the first time you pour from the bottle. Wow, this actually has a really strong cherry and chocolate aroma. That's not that surprising. I rarely drink gin straight. You could definitely just pour this one over some ice though, but I'm going to use it in a martini. As with all proper martinis, this will be a stirred drink, so in our glass we will be adding 2.5 ounces of our chocolate cherry gin. For the vermouth, I'm using this rosé vermouth. It's not a sweet vermouth, but it's red because it's based on red grapes. So it's a dry vermouth, but red, which is unusual and I like it. Next in the glass, we pour 1/2 ounce or 15 mils of rosé vermouth. Final touch is 2 dashes of orange bitters. We add ice to our glass and stir that for about 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. Normally I'd put a twist of lemon in a martini, but for this chocolatey number, I think a twist of orange peel is a better option. Now, maybe you can't get a chocolate cherry gin where you are, but an easy way to improvise it would be with a good gin and maybe 1/2 ounce of white creme de cacao and 1/2 ounce of a cherry liqueur. Let's give our chocolate cherry martini a taste. That is really great. You're getting the fruitiness, you're getting the chocolate, but it's not as heavy as a standard one that might have been made with a cream liqueur. If you're lucky enough to be able to get an interesting local gin like that, I recommend you try it. Otherwise, maybe improvise our Easter martini. Cheers! I think we'll round things out with another fun, creamy cocktail. This one has brandy, and I'm going to use this special spiced Christmas brandy, but of course use the brandy, cognac, whatever that you like. It's also got yellow chartreuse and good old Advocaat. This Easter cocktail is very much catching the spirit of a cream egg. It's called the Eggcellent and it goes like this. For the creamy element, we're going with Advocaat, and there's going to be 60 mils of Advocaat going into our shaker. I'm putting in the Advocaat first because it's quite thick and creamy and the other ingredients will wash the remnant out of the jigger a bit. Then we're going to add 1 ounce or 30 mils of brandy. Then we add half an ounce or 15 mils of yellow chartreuse. The final touch is 1 dash of chocolate bitters. We add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 15 seconds because you really want that Advocaat integrated with the other ingredients. And then we strain the drink into a chilled coupe. You could garnish the drink with, say, half a cream egg. I ate all my cream eggs, so we'll be going with it as is. Let's give it a taste. That's really good. Advocaat gets a bit of a bad rap sometimes. People don't think it's a good ingredient, but I like occasionally these really fun, creamy cocktails. And I hope you enjoy something good like this Easter as well. Try this one. It's Eggcellent.